Alright, yeah, so I didn't really have a plan for the stream. But you know what? I one of my favorite games is Mega Man Zero. So, or well, this Legacy collection, in fact, specifically, um, I really enjoy it. Because I love the Mega Man Zero games. They're like some of my favorite Mega Man games. But the big thing here is I really like all the features bundled with the collection. Like, there's the gallery, which has all the bonus cards and stuff from Zero 03. I think it only actually affects Zero 03. Um, and then the double Z cards with achievements and stuff. Um, which I don't think there's an achievement in the game for the run that I actually was doing. Um, let's see. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, yeah. But getting Jackson has always been like a legend to me. As a kid, when I was playing Mega Man Zero 01, oh, you know what? Before I do that, let me go into this quick little Z Chaser tutorial for anyone who wants to do the Z Chaser stuff. I want to complete all of this game, but at the same time, this is rough for me. So just to let everybody know, Z Chaser is basically a speedrun mode where you go get, or it's time attack basically. But once you select your stage, you have to go into settings. Because you're speedrunning, so like messing with your settings is bad. And you're also not allowed to mess with your button setups if you are in the match. You're not allowed to change it midway through or anything like that. Sucks to suck. But anyway, I think that's an important note. And like, if I switch to this one, then my settings don't transfer over. You have to reset everything. Which sucks because I use custom settings for all of this. So you have to make sure... Whoops. There we go. So you have to make sure that your setting is well set for all these. Because, like, who doesn't want the Z-Saber as their main? You guys are crazy. And then you can set up your element in advance, too. But your element can be changed, and probably will be changed, especially for that mission. Oh my gosh, the A rank is 3... is a 3-minute run? Dang. Oh, okay. That's the world record, never mind. I don't know how anyone would run that in 3 minutes, unless there's some glitch that I don't know about. But, you know. Anyway, let's get into it. Mega Man Zero. I will be using save assists because I can't not use save assists. That'd be absolutely insane. So we're not gonna do that without it. Little introduction, there's CL and the Reploids fighting back against these, like, robot monsters. And big golems coming out. Looks like a lot of forces are mobilizing to take these little guys out. Yeah, that's pretty fucked, dude. Dead end. Give this to me. He somehow blows it up. And then you meet me. Tied up to a machine. This is Zero. And that is just about her whole scouting party. Passy. This is such a cool scene too, honestly. For a Game Boy game, like, it's pretty awesome. Dang, dude, Passy's strong. And a quick thing, I'm changing my controls over real quick because, like I said, I like custom controls. And this whole thing, Type A, is awful. Actually detrimental to gameplay. Honestly, I think so is Type C. Type B is the only one that I actually think is worth it. If you're trying to learn the game, learn how to play Type B. First thing we do, turn around, grab that, and we snag this point so I don't have to worry as much. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Then no, oh come on. That's the rough part about this stage, is you can't let CL get hit. 1, 2, 3 should be fine. Wait for him to shoot. Would you get down here already? You are such a jerk, dude. Ah. 1, 2, 3. And the very specific reason that I'm killing 3 of these, at least, before I move on, is the 5th one of these will always drop a Cyber Elf, and if you don't get the Cyber Elf from here, then obviously that, or I should say that if you try and get the Cyber Elf outside of this mission, you can't. You have to get it from killing the enemies while you are in this mission. I like the little bomb there, using some enemies against one another. That's a really cool feature that I actually really enjoy. One other thing I'm doing is coming up here real quick to collect this Cyber Elf. it isn't that we can't come back here, but at one point this does get locked. So it's important to grab everything that is down here. It's a really small stage, so there's no big deal if you miss something. You probably most people recommend you come back down here immediately anyways. See how it gets grabbed, but the walls broke open. Can't damage this thing with a buster. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know how to read. This fight is very difficult because you have to make sure... the fight's very difficult because you have to make sure that CL doesn't take any damage and she can get hit by your buster shots. You also have to make sure you don't take any damage. Alright. And a mysterious voice appears. Use this, Zero. Hurry. Save her. Don't waste time. Oh. I'm gonna waste a little bit of time here. Ah! It's fine. One rock hitting me isn't too bad. That's not gonna take away S rank. It's very important that you get S rank in this mission. We destroyed a golem. The legendary Reploid Zero. Hibernation sickness is right. And now that I'm out of that, actually, I forgot. Until you hit the results screen, even if it says mission complete, the timer continues to tick. So yeah, very important that you actually get done with all of that as fast as possible. And very important that you get. You can miss S rank, but you have to get A rank in that first mission. And if CL takes damage, then it's very hard to do that. Shelter for injured Reploids suspected of being Mavericks. Just strange, because Zero was originally a Maverick Hunter. He fought so hard to survive, but the end is coming. So I've been looking for you. Most of us think Zero's a fantasy. Fought with X to save the world 100 years ago. So he's been in stasis for about 100 years since Megaman X. And X is trying to retire you. This was actually one of the original plot lines of Mega Man X, was that in the end, X would end up getting too powerful and Zero would have to kill him. And I think the creator of it really wanted to do that, but never really had the chance. So he kind of lived that out through this. Many innocent Reploids are being retired as we speak. So, in a regular playthrough, it's a little bit better if you say no way. But I just can't say no. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong thing. I'll always say okay to that. I spoke too soon. So, S rank allows this door, or A rank, either one, allows this door to be opened here. And then you can come back here, grab this cyber elf. If the door is shut if you have anything less than S rank, and the way that rankings work in this game is they are cumulative. So if you get an F rank on the first mission, which is very hard to do, but I mean you could potentially do it. Then you can't get up to there's like, it would be so hard to skew your average up to A rank. And you just be very slowly climbing back up to it. It's rough. And pretty exceptionally hard to do. I've never gotten my rank up past C after having like a problematic mission. And C and D are about where I usually stand because in these games, because I usually just like goof off. I mean, it's very pretty to me, so. And you gotta talk to this guy. Oh, you have to wait until you do the first big mission. Okay. At this point, what a lot of people will do, use the T server to go to the underground laboratory, which is where we just were. This is just to show off a gala. Hello. I didn't really have a plan for this, so I just decided I was playing Megaman Zero. So there we go. One thing here that, oh my gosh, I get this jump right, there we go. That a lot of people would probably like to do here is level up weapons. Because that can be kind of hard in the middle of fighting. I'm pretty sure they can level up at this point. Can't really guarantee it, but these spiders are one of the best ways to grind out crystals early on. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Double slash. A little bit nicer at the very least. Yeah. It spawns a bunch of little spiders. They can drop crystals. It's one of the main easy ways to grind them out. And I mean, all you gotta do is stand here, move forward a little bit, move back, stand here again. And, you know, bonus points for it will also upgrade your Z-Saber, which is important. But if you're impatient like me, I will show you the other way to do this mission. Ah, I got the dash strike. The dash strike is good for movement because it lets you move while you're attacking. But it also will hit the enemy, and then you will keep moving forward into them and take damage. And I think it does a little more damage than your regular attack. I'm not 100% sure on that. But usually I want to stop the dash before I actually attack. Because you don't want to attack into something, which is usually how that goes down. Another weird thing about talking to Ciel is, like, you have to stand in the or like around the ladder and press up. If you try and press up near her, you can't talk to her. Alright, we're destroying the disposal center. Retiring a bunch of Reploids that are under suspicion of being Mavericks, but probably aren't. I mean, we've seen this place. Yes, and I will save to, I don't know, the first of the fourth slot or whatever. Okay, here's the tough one. This one is stressful. Because of that. But it is very easy to get that Cyber Elf just by doing the normal path. You pretty much nail it. And the gunners are simple too. This guy though. I usually hug the wall for no particular reason, other than to make sure that the towers will also have one, but we do enough with the towers that it's not a big deal. You'll usually get it. However, one thing of note is it's... Oh, crud. That's a little more damage than I'd like to take in the stage, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. That's gonna be an immediate problem. Okay, well, it's probably going to mean a come on. Alright. I'm gonna have to do the save point for that, because that's a little too much damage for S rank. You are such a jerk. These guys. Oh, yeah, I forgot. CL is very big on personal space. Yeah. Gal's got my back. Get out of here. Why do you gotta time your attacks like that? One nice thing about the elves, though, is... come on. Trying to show off something good about you. Wish they could have floated a little faster, though. Usually they'll float towards you. So, technically, if I could reach that right now, I'd be able to get it because it would float through the wall. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is why I really like this game for the accessibility features. Like, I don't want to learn every frame of this game. Come on. Oh, wait. I have to blow up that tower again anyway, to make sure I get the Cyber Elf. Whew! As you can see from my quick menuing, done this a lot. Because, I mean, this is a very... Oh, you with your gun, man. This game is very difficult, actually, especially if you are trying to S-rank missions. Oh, come on. There we go. Well, at least we got the jump slash. Oh, new life. Sweet. Oh, okay, there was another tower. The disposal center. Here we go. I don't have my charge slash or anything, so... Oh, gosh. Yeah, I mean, that's how I played Zero 2 on original hardware. Just a little... good miss. Oh, dang. That's gonna suck. Dang. Man. You kinda gotta get that just right so you can hit it and not get hit. There we go. Yeah. Not the cleanest fight. But being able to slide under those lowered hits, like that's the big one that feels the hardest for me to dodge, other than just not him running into you. Him running into you is so annoying for that fight. Because he just zips around. You're in such a small arena. That's a real nightmare. Let's see if I kept S rank. I think you have to return to base. 99, yeah, I took a little more damage than I wanted, but 99's pretty good. And just to double check, I still have the list pulled up. Yes, so for the first stage, the spider hive and the little electric rod guys, you have to kill 5 each of those to get a cyber elf from each one. For that one, it is just the spike balls that roll at you and the tower enemies that have missable cyber elves. Yeah. Innocent Reploids will be safe for a little bit. Of course, I don't mind doing you favors. I am only alive because of you guys. Alright. I can evacuate a mission, but I'll fail it. That was the introduction to the engineer. He will maybe be making us new weapons. We will see. Are you interested in what I am to say? Yep. And then he keeps going. This is a very long story. But it's actually pretty sweet. And you have to actually pay enough attention to know to hit no for that part. But it's actually really adorable. This guy fell in love and with a human, and she grew up and he didn't. He's a Reploid. And she hated how she looked, so he modified himself to look old. Yeah, you don't have anything to give me in return, do you? Don't worry, getting your ass out of the way is just fine. Yeah, I love the features this game has with those save point systems. It makes everything so much nicer in terms of being able to go through sections again, making sure you actually can S-rank stuff, and practicing sections like that too. Because boy, oh boy, this requires some practice. But now, we can actually take this elevator and see the overworld, which you can just hang out up here whenever you want. There's not a whole lot to do, especially right now because I've only done that one stage. Oh yeah, I guess we could also take the ladder, which is what I just did. I think if I... Nope, okay, the elevator respawns. But yeah, playing this on Game Boy was difficult. Huh. Thought there were still enemies. Oh, there we go. One thing that I do miss is, I don't remember which game it was, but one of the upgrades for the Z-Saber is that, it deleted bullets. Okay, come over here now. Ah, you gotta work with me, buddy. Why aren't you working with me? You're supposed to float in my direction, and you're not doing it. What is happening here? Okay. This is one picky cyber elf, dude. Ugh. Yeah, the cyber elf also likes personal space. Well, I mean, honestly, if I was a cyber elf, I would feel about the same. I always load the point just because, I mean, I might as well. I'm not doing a whole lot here anyways. I don't really know of a good way to get over there, though. I mean, even with my best jumps, I can't get close enough. Unless I just leave it up to chance and hope that it's moved at least a little bit more each time. Which is probably what's gonna have to happen here. Oh, it's going down. No, I'm staying on the screen long enough for it to pick me up and realize that yeah, there it is. Okay. Took way more time than it needed to, but that's fine. Don't shoot. But yeah, if you attack these towers outside of the mission, then they'll just never drop the cyber elf, even though it is a drop from them in the mission. Because enemies just can't drop cyber elves outside of missions for some strange reason. So it is definitely very important to... Wait. That was silly. Okay. Damage boost up to here. And then this cyber elf will just float leisurely down. Although, if you wanted, you can hit a very difficult jump here. Which I don't think I can hit. You can see I grabbed the ledge right there. The biggest problem is that you have to be holding your jump button to extend the length of your jump. And then you have to let go and press it again on that one little tiny frame where he grabs the side. I'm not going to continue going for it because it takes forever. But it's doable with patience and luck. And a bit of skill. You know what? Yeah. It is a very tight jump. It's a little frustrating. I'll warp back here. There's only a couple more stages that I've actually practiced, which doesn't mean I'll be good at them, but it means that I know where the stuff is at the very least, to point out about which elves are missable and which aren't. What? Chat. Why is it... Don't do that. What are you doing? My chat box just started getting all weird. No reason. Okay. That's fine enough, I guess. Anyway. So there's a couple of missions that you could take here. Retrieve data is a mission that will grant you access to new weapons, because the engineer will have made them with the data that you collect, but it removes your access to the underground laboratory, that starting area, and makes it to where you can't use those spiders to grind anymore. So I'm going to put that one off. Although the lance and shield are both good weapons, They are, like, I have to grind crystal. You have to grind such an insane amount of crystals to actually level up all of the cyber elves in this game. So having that easily accessible grind spot is still worthwhile right now. So I'm gonna do the train transport. Because we got the electric chip, and I believe, yeah, the enemy for the transport train is weak to electric, so keep within an underground passage, keep your guard up, you got it. I also just love the soundtrack of this game, it's awesome. I don't really need to grab this, I will probably have to reset and it won't matter anyway, but, you know. Couple enemies up here. Couple up here. Oh, whoops, I mistimed that then. And... oh, crud. You know what? I was supposed to do that earlier. Okay. Forgot where I was. So these guys, then 2 more of them. And I just... slice a few of these guys open. Perfect. Ah, come on. Those tanks are so annoying. And Cyber Elf from those motorbikes. There are a lot of missable Cyber Elves in this stage. What? Just let right go. And hit the save point, or hit the assist point, so I don't lose the life. I'm not going back and grabbing the life because I'm... oh, come on. I'm not going back and grabbing the life because there is a timer on these missions. 2, 3. Go ahead and set it to 4. Revenge of the tanks, 5, so that should give me the Cyber Elf. Each one, you have to defeat 5 enemies of that type to get the Cyber Elf. Okay. Ah, come on. You know what, I'll take that. And I will even go up here to snag this Cyber Elf. I don't know why that disappeared for a second. Okay. Need electric. People say this guy has no weakness. They're out of their minds. Oh, whoops. I haven't grinded enough. That's unfortunate. Dang, that sucks. Oh, man. Oh, this might not be doable. I have messed up my pathing quite a bit here. I usually grind after that first mission, so... oh, this isn't... this might be bad. This might be big F here. Ugh. Oh, come on. Oh, that hits you from behind like that, too? Ugh. This is a bigger problem than I thought it would be. Okay, it's not as big a problem as I thought, but I want to get away from that damageless. If you have charged attacks, that infuses them with your element, and he is very weak to lightning. It will stun him and freeze him for quite a bit of time. There's also a Cyber Elf here. But because I haven't leveled up my weapons, I don't have access to the charged attacks. There's a Cyber Elf on this train. We need to rescue it. Don't want its power abused. We saw how strong Passy was, so... and then there's these guys. I don't like them very much. Because you have... I'm not counting these guys up because I'll be fighting enough of them that it won't matter. Oh dear, I usually have Charge Shot, which deals with this a little bit better. Oh, come on, man. So yeah, these guys have a Cyber Elf. I've done this train so many times. And you'll have to take out 5 of them, just like the others. But also, these little flying drones have a Cyber Elf. Come on, go ahead and punch. And the big problem with the little drones is they shoot these missiles at you, which are super annoying. And then if they don't hit, or whether or not they hit you with the missiles isn't even in question. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh well, I can take that shot. Alright, these guys suck. And now the last enemy that actually has one is this guy here. You only have to kill 3 of him for his Cyber Elf, weirdly enough. I don't think I hit the save point there. I didn't. Oh well, I took a lot of damage. Let's see how this goes. This is also problematic because without charge shots, I can't do much to this guy. I mean, yes, I can hit him, but he's not taking a lot of damage here. And this fight is very difficult to adjust to how the pistons are moving. Ah, crud. Okay. Oh. Ah, see? Just like that. As he moves up and reduces the amount of pistons that there are in the field, he's very good at just really screwing you over with it. Which is why, usually, you want to take him out very quickly, but, because I didn't. Yeah, 100% recommend that you grind before this level. Huh? Come on. And the unfortunate part is my save state thing is right here. In a timed section of the game. Makes it a lot harder to grind. Okay. Wait for him. that cyber elf, and we are good. And that thing still did not load in. Okay, just a moment. Okay, we'll give it another go here. Still not 100% sure if this is really doable without third level charge attacks. At least for me. I mean, technically, yes, you can... Oh my gosh. I still didn't get that save assist point. Shoot. Alright. Yeah, this boss is... The biggest thing that's extra irritating about him is, he has 2 levels of dealing damage to you. Most of your health and insta-kill. Oh, come on. Coyote time didn't save me from that. Alright. But yeah, with the S ranks, the biggest thing is don't take damage. Second biggest thing is be fast. And, you jerk. One of the wild things, though, is that, I mean, in this game, you do not need, like, actually need an S rank, except for that very first mission to get the very first, to get that cyber elf from Ciel's room. Oh, that's why I don't like those guys. Yeah, fast and don't get hit. So nice. That's why I'm such a fan of the save points, man. They really make this, you know, doable for an average human being. Okay. You have got to be kidding me. Okay, snag this. Another quick moment. Alright. Oh. Almost got right back into that. Fun stuff. And then you. Come on. There we go. Got it that time. Thank goodness. At least I won't have to go all the way back now. Okay. Let's see if this is actually possible for me. That was not a good hit. No, it was fine. It was fine. And then... Okay. I don't like where you're going with this, bud. Regular shot. Regular shot. Big one. Don't! Oh, you are such a jerk today, man. He knows I'm underleveled. Come on, man. How are you supposed to know where to stand for that before? Okay, it does actually look like there's a pattern since he killed me and kept going, but it's an annoying pattern, to say the least. And without those charge shots, ugh, what a nightmare. The only bonus to this boss is it's easy to S rank because the things that it actually attacks you with are fairly easy to dodge. It's just the fact that the spikes will insta-kill you. Well, I guess I shouldn't say easy to S rank, because if you lose to him, you still have to reload. And in the original games, that means, you know, reloading all the way back from start. Okay. Don't love this. Still hate that attack. And he's gonna move forward. Trap me in here. Okay. Don't, you asshole. Ugh. This guy. I don't even know what the pattern is for that last bit. Oh, okay. Back in it. Lucky for us, the timer resets whenever we, the train timer resets whenever we, fail that, or reload, or whatever. Okay. This is one of the reasons I recommended the other, controller layout, because you can store a charge of your other weapon, which is very important. Why did I just... Man, I'm losing it. I stood there for it again. This is the dance one. Oh man, this is really gonna be my best outcome. On the one that I've already fucked it up. Alright, well, I could get him there, but I took more than half of my health bar and damage, which means that I would lose the S rank. And I don't wanna. I don't wanna. But that was my best possible move outcome for him to use each time, which makes it all the more painful that that happened. I should have rushed him down for that first hit. Oh, I suck, dude. Whew. Those pistons are so rough for me. I don't know what it is about them, but it even takes me a little while to actually figure out what they're doing, which is not a good time when I need to make a lot of quick decisions like in this game. Okay. Doing alright so far. And big shot. And he's gonna move forward here. Yep. Okay, cool. Cut off some more of the platform from us. Yep. Oh, he's moving forward again? I didn't think he'd move forward again. I hate this. Okay. This is where he does the triples. Yep. And this should be a normal flame. Another normal flame. Big flame with a shot. Yes! Oh, man. Okay. Alright, so it's just one of his moves with the pistons is he'll try and squish you wherever you are, and he'll keep, you know, trying to do that. 93. Not my favorite score, because the clear time was really high, but... And my damage wasn't bad. If you get 14 out of 15 points, that's pretty good. But the clear time is a 20-point possible value. Still got S, still got superhero. I'm pretty thrilled because that is not easy. Especially without being able to, yeah, still got the strength. Especially without being able to, you know, use my charged attacks. Actually, fun fact, that normally, if that was my score on the very first mission, my average would be so low that it would only be A. I think it's 95 or above is S rank, and I got a 93 there, but because my other two missions elevated my average, still kept me in S rank range. Really lucked out there, and I know, I've only practiced this last one once or twice, so I know that I'm not going to be able to do it without charge shots and charge slashes, so fortunately gotta stare at these spiders for a little bit. This is one of the, like, one of the parts that kind of takes me out of it is like, ah, man, well, you gotta grind for your level ranks, or weapon ranks, and all that stuff, and I know they took it out in some of the later games because it kind of feels weird, but they also added some stuff that is arguably like, oh, well, that's even worse. Like the, in 02, you have to get, I think, A or S rank on every mission to get special boss abilities from those missions. Which also means that if you, and it's dependent on how you go into the mission. If you go into the mission and you are S rank, you will get the thing. Then the mission results will tally up, and if you lose S rank, you still have that one, but it makes it much harder to receive future ones. And you're at least not going to get the next one because you have to use the next one to boost yourself back up to A or S rank. Which is one of the reasons why I'm kind of practicing on this. Could you level up, Buster? I know you can do it. I know you can do it. And Z-Saber, you too, actually. I need you both way higher level than you are right now, alright? Like, you gotta work with me here, man. Come on. I forget how long of a time this actually takes to level up, because, I mean, just based off playing the game normally, you have to grind so many crystals to actually level up your cyber elves, so all you have to do is this for a very long time. Unfortunately, I can't replay missions, or I would just go to my file that already has these maxed out. Okay, skill up. What did I get? Charge shot, finally. Okay, so I have triple slash and charge shot now. How is my Z-Saber then? Still two stars left on that? Weird. I don't know what abilities it's missing. I know one of them is the faster charge. Oh, there it is. Oh. That's not my favorite upgrade for this. It doesn't affect the charge shot at all. It's just I can shoot 4 bullets at a time. So if I'm dashing, I can have 4 bullets on the screen in front of me. Which that is a very nice tactic. You probably saw me use it in the disposal center stage, where I would shoot some bullets out in front of me and then follow them. Mostly good defense for the spike wheels. That way you can have the bullets come out. It kind of slows down the spike wheels so you have time to react, and then you can get a slash in to finish them off. Because one slash will not take care of the spike balls. Which is unfortunate, but like, hey. In this next stage, I think it would be, yeah, the next stage that I would do on this route would be to get another chip. So we have the lightning chip, which now you can see that is a little greener. Is that right? No, I don't have it equipped, do I? No, I don't. Okay. It should be a little more yellow. Yeah, just a bit. You can notice it a lot more on the buster shots that are charged up, but since I haven't even shown off the regular fully charged buster because it needs to level up, it would be hard to distinguish between those two. But yeah. One thing that's also very different about the, I mean, obviously there's a ton that's different about this from, like, the Mega Man series, Mega Man X, but in Mega Man and Mega Man X you get parts from bosses that let you deal extra damage to other bosses and stuff like that, but in this there's just the elements. There's just the elements. The element selectors. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, it's not perfect, because if I stayed here and leveled those up more, they would charge faster. I don't know how worth it that is, or how long it actually takes to do. But hey. And yeah, it's actually very easy to see, like, the little electric beam stuff that comes off of your fully charged shot there. So yeah, like, every boss either has an element or no element, and they are either weak to one of the elements and strong to another, or they're not weak to anything. But let me make sure to actually save my game now that I've leveled up my weapons a little bit. And I think the next one is Occupy Factory. Stock of energies are running out. If we could get the abandoned factory, that would be huge. So this is like the train. A lot of the stuff has been like reclaiming facilities and stuff, but it's so important to like think about the scope of these operations. Like, they've been thinking about these operations forever, and they can't. Like, they have to play defense, because if they push even a little bit, then their forces are too thin and they get wiped out. Like, it's so important that Zero's here and able to do these things solo. But they're meant to be hard. These are meant to be extremely difficult operations that even full teams of these Reploids could not handle. And it really gives you a sense of, like, how strong you actually are, because you don't know, like, you just started this game. You have no idea how strong you are. Maybe it's one of those games where you start off super weak. But, like, this one kind of shoots you into, like, oh, hey, like, listen, we are backed up against a wall, and
You are literally the thing that that is going to let us go on the offensive. Otherwise that doesn't happen. Anyway, quick little break here. I'll be back in just a bit.
Second set settled my debt. I'll miss the rest. That's fine, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around, and I could scarce get by on second breath between the press. Now it's 3 a.m. and I don't know how I'll get home. The way is barely paved. I can't keep my eyes from closing, so I'll hit replay.
Alright, and we're back. So I might have to go through this a little bit slower, since I can't charge very fast. Oh, jeez. Yep, faster charge might help here. Just need to walk, really. Taking care of these shield guys is made infinitely easier by the slash, and you only need to kill the exact amount that there are on the stage to get the Cyber Elf. We have to go down here and go through this long exposition sequence of, hey, there's a bunch of cameras here, don't get caught, but we only really need to kill this first guy on this ledge. I think it's another 5, because he only spawns in a couple of areas here, and that is one of them, and we need the Cyber Elf. Get an extra kill for the S rank. Oh man. And we're gonna go across the top here for an extra life. There's a Cyber Elf up here. Here's a part I don't really like. Ah, crud. Don't like taking damage on that one. Stand on this to respawn him. There we go. You don't actually have to respawn him. There's some more down here. I'm just kind of used to it now. Lots of energy crystals. Just one tap these guys with the buster. And one of those will drop the Cyber Elf, so I'm just kind of used to that in the route. For a lot of this stuff, we'll come back here. Don't get off the platforms unless you're switching platforms. These little things make it insanely hard, and don't be tempted by that thing up there, because it's not worth it. Oh, okay. I always try and dash to make sure I don't get hit by anything there. Could you not? Thank you. Electric beams coming out of everywhere here. And then this section. It took me a little while to get the timing right on all that. But man, I really nailed it. Only 1 point of damage? That's pretty huge. Wow. That was not bad at all. I'll take that any day. Oh, I forgot how annoying this boss fight is. Whoops. Oh my gosh, I can't even hit him right. Uh-oh. Go ahead and load this. Get my charges going. Okay, here we go. So, I think if I wait just a second, jump and fire, I can get one shot off there. And I can do this. Ah, crud. That sucks. Ah, man. Really wish my saber could deflect these, but it can't. Ah. Man, I think this might have to be a reset here. He always slaps a new arm on when he's lost one. Or head, I guess. This part is actually annoying because it's... okay, that's a reset. Unfortunate. So the reason why the fireheads die in one shot is because I'm using electricity on accident here, but still. This section of the fight is very hard to get any damage in while not taking any damage. Just because he fires all this off, and it's just very precise when you can actually hit him. And he also floats up and down, so the position you have to launch your shots at changes. Doing the lightning. I was hoping that would be a hit, but it wasn't. Okay. And then stay on this side. Okay. He's doing the punches again. There we go. There it is. Yeah, this fight is rough. For the green ones, you want to stay on the side that the fist is attacking in. For the blue ones, you want to stay, like, under... Not under the fist that's attacking, just go on the other side. For the reds, they can shoot the flames, so it's kind of like doing the yellows, but not quite. Oh, I lost my S rank. That's gross, dude. And my clear time wasn't even that bad. Well, that just goes to show how easy it is to lose the S rank. Well, I'll have to change. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to change the title of the stream, guys. There we go. That's rough. That's rough. Well, I will go ahead and save. Don't you dare. Oh. And now we're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Because this one is still S rank. It actually has crystals. I have all the elves that that we've been getting. Yeah, that fight is really rough. And the little lemon shots he fires, they track where you're at the time, and you know, kind of follow where you're going. It's really bad, and there's no easy way to counter him, since he doesn't have a weak element. He's one of those neutral enemies. Each one of his heads has a different element. Anyway, to show off where some of the other cyber elves would be, because I've already collected them on this file, sorry. So, in the train station, you can snag some crystals there. I don't think there's any over here, but I want to double check. Yeah. I don't think there's any other that are below there. You know what? There's actually one cyber elf from that last playthrough we were just doing that I've never actually managed to grab. And it's that one on the hook. Because I forgot it existed. So I'm going to go snag that real quick. But we're going to go through that factory and show why it's important to come back. Not just for... okay. So it's opened up, it's freed now. We'll fall down, but that's fine. Fall. Haha, can't get me, tower. I'm too fast. There we go. Alright. Now I can go back and get to the factory again. You know, you're being a real jerk right now. I don't know why I try to reason with them. There could be spikes where I'm jumping. I don't want to do that. Glad I thought to back out of that quickly. The other nice thing about if you are trying to go for all S ranks or anything like that is while you are just roaming around and do not have a mission active, nothing you do makes any difference for ranks. Thank goodness, because if the damage and the time it took me to go into the next mission actually affected it, at first I thought it did and got really worried because I was like, well, they need these missions done quickly. It would make sense that I would lose rank outside of missions, but also I'm really happy that they didn't do that. Whoa, I need that. I can't hit you from down here, and I'm not gonna wait and charge up a shot for you either. But yeah, the reason why we have to do the train before the Occupy factory fight is because, well, you have to go through the train platform to get to the factory. Then, is there one over here? Was there one over? No, they just block you off. Okay. You try and go that way. I think there is also, I forgot that there's some mission that has to do with something in there. There is actually, somewhere in this path here, a door. There it is, a door leading to a transceiver room, so you can teleport over here. But this never activates during your gameplay, just for doing the missions and stuff. So you have to come back here to activate that for a quicker route over here. I just wanted to show off where it was and stuff like that because, you know, some people probably don't even know that a transceiver exists if they're speed running this. But after you're done with the factory, all the cameras are shut off. You can actually go through these areas with no worries. And there's not even... I am actually going to go through these vents, though, because... Okay, there's no... I thought maybe the extra life would be replaced by some crystals, like in that one spot in the train tunnel. But not so. Not so. Wait, does this only happen once? Are you serious? Okay, well, let me just let you guys know about it. Maybe it's because I've already done it for this run through. I haven't done a mission in between. I think that's probably it. But this place is loaded with crystals. And these turn off. That's massive because... whoops. Okay, we're good. Saved it. I'll hit this point here. But the other reason is because this is where the camera angle sits when you're standing here. You can't see below you to see where any of the platforms are. It is a nightmare to try and get back on a platform because you have to sit there and do that while the lightning thing is shocking in your general direction. And then this part sucks too. It's a little nicer because they're going up and down at that section, which means you have a little leeway with when you fall. Obviously, that was a bad time, but I still made it. There will also be a cyber elf up here, and there's a cyber elf down right below me. In that section, I didn't show it off because it was just a... It's not a particularly difficult spot to get to. You know, it's a little bit of a hassle. Oh, another big one is over here. There's a secret wall where you can grab another cyber elf. And then it's just, you know, lots and lots of crystals in this whole section. But yeah, the camera is very much not your friend during that platforming section. This mission has some rough elements to it, at the very least. I can't. I don't... Yeah, that's not happening. But that's why for that specific reason is why I never recommend trying to grab those things early. It's always so satisfying to see you just glide right by a ladder. Let's see, are all my elves? No, I have these two now. Oh gosh, man. I'm obviously not gonna grind for these crystals on stream, but I still have 818. I've maxed out the big one for the hacker section, but and I think this is, yeah, 3 of the 4 mid-tier ones for the animal section, and the nurse section I only have 1 fed. Wait, what? 200? There we go. 2 fed. And in order to get Jackson, which is like the mythical cyber elf, you have to feed all of them to their last stage and acquire all of them. But, very important, use none of them. For some reason when I was a kid, everyone had a different way of doing it. And everyone was like, yeah, you have to find and use all the cyber elves, and no, that's not, You have to not use any of them. I'll save because I got a little bit more stuff on this. Oh gosh. So I haven't practiced any of these. Which means there would be a lot of going back to those older states. And I don't exactly know. I think the next mission... So one of the other weird things about this one, about this game in general compared to X and Mega Man, is when you beat a mission... whoops, wrong one. Wrong button. When you beat a mission, it unlocks multiple extra missions for you to do. So like when I did the Destroy Train, it unlocked Rescue Corbo and Occupy Factory. So I did the Occupy Factory mission next because that gives us the flame, it gave us the flame chip. And also because that boss was weak against the thunder chip, which we already had. Which you can do them in whatever order you really want to, and like whenever I did that train mission just a minute ago, you know, we didn't even have the thunder chip effects because it only works on charged attacks. But so there's a very weird stage select, kind of, in the fact that there's, you know, 9 stages, but if you do find Shuttle, then it unlocks 2 more missions, or Destroy Train, it unlocks 2 more missions. But if you do Retrieve Data, technically it only gives you, it doesn't give you any missions. It just gives you the new weapons, which is why it's safe to save that one for much later, especially since I have to grind out even more crystals for the Cyber Elves. But yeah, you know what? Let's do one live. Let's run a live one, and the next one that we'll be doing is find the shuttle, because the boss will be weak against the flame chip, and it unlocks the mission that gives us the ice chip. So getting the chips quickly is important because weaknesses, you know, you obviously want to be able to deal the extra damage to everything. So the abduct rifle hijacked an enemy transport plane, but the plane disappeared over the desert. Send our scouts. Alright, here we go. Okay, what are the enemies that I'm looking for here? I need to make sure for this the snakes, the birds, and the bear traps. Hate that that's a thing. So snakes, the birds. I like to plan a route around, like, oh hey, you know, these are the things that I'm looking for, so how many of them spawn per stage? Okay. This is one that I need. That's, I think, the second bird. It's fine. Wait, did that bird drop one? No, it didn't. Okay. I don't think I mean, do I need to backtrack for any of this stuff? That bird probably dropped one on the ground there. I wonder if that's missable if you actually blow up too many platforms, or if you can get to it at any point. Right now I'm just getting the route ready, figuring out what I'm doing, what I need to do to make sure I've got all the cyber elves. I need to make the big thing that I need to make sure of is that I don't hit a save point, because that would be really bad. then I have to just load my save and go from there instead. Yeah, okay. Alright, so most of the stuff, not too bad. There's only 3 that are missable, and they're all from enemies that spawn pretty frequently here, so... Did I get that Cyber Elf? CL. You gotta stop talking. I need to see my notifications there, champ. I don't know if I got one or not, which isn't great, but... Ah, dang snake. And dang bird. Okay. Oh, you missed my sweet introduction to the crud, or little mini tutorial on the Z Chaser mode, which I figure you'll probably want to do since I know you like achievements, and I also like the... Okay, that is the Cyber Elf there. And then this bear trap here. These friggin... Ah! That's one of the things that I don't like about the jump circle slash, is the jump slash actually will do more damage than the circle slash. So if I just tap them with the end of... or like after I've already hit the button, it won't do as much damage, and it'll take 2 shots to take out enemies. Which isn't really a debuff. I mean, if that's the case, I wouldn't have hit the enemy in the first place anyway. So, you know. Ah, I really didn't need to take that hit. Okay, I need... I didn't need to take that hit either. Okay. I don't save there. I still didn't get the bear trap one. It might be better to try and look for a good respawning bear trap, just because of that. This one's probably good. Oh, I didn't know I'd get a bird, too. Yeah, you're fine. You can just keep doing that. There we go. Just so I don't have to stay near the ground where it can be problematic. Ah, I shouldn't have route changed there. Dang. Okay. Ah. Okay. And then bear trap here. Go. Now I can do the route change because I know there's going to be a bird there. Don't. And that bird will give me the Cyber Elf too. Oh, that disappeared too fast, man. Come on, you can't do that to me. That sucks. Not a fan of that at all. And then get the Cyber Elf from you here. There's this bird, then... Bird comes back. Bird comes back. Bird comes back. Ugh. Well, this gives you an in-depth look at my process for how I handle these stages. Not very well, is the answer. That was bad. That lost me more time than I'd like. Just ignore that bird because he's gonna slow me down. Whoop, don't fall into the bear trap. Dude, you gotta jump the second you hit that platform. Oh, I don't think I can get back up there. Dang, you... Okay. I've got to be extra careful on that one from now on. Huh. Ah, yes. And to the point where I know what to do, but still mess it up. There's that. Okay. A little bit of a change there. Oh, come on. No, not right now, dude. Ah, I was gonna let it slide if that was the only hit I took, but then I biffed it again. Ah, I always forget that snake hidden by all the stupid rocks. These stages also have a really nice flow to them. In that, like, the first enemy you see doesn't really use any tricks of each enemy type. It's just like, hey, it's here. You know, here's how to handle them, here's what they're going to do. And then they start throwing in their actual tricks that suck. Because, like the snakes, they're not particularly super well hidden. Okay, there we go. And I'll just jump far here. Don't. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. So the whirlwind things are fine, right? Yeah, just snakes, birds, and bear traps. I'm done. I don't have to kill anything else for the... What? Oh, that little bit there can hit me? That sucks. Do I need to just charge slash? What do I need to do here? Looks like charge slash works. Dude, how strong are those bear traps? Okay, I need to take out that bear trap there before I charge swipe them. Which is unfortunate. Okay, I can... Oh, man. I can do it from the ground. Okay. Glad that reaches high enough, actually. It's pretty nice. Okay. Got past those. My name is Anubis, Necromancer the Third. King of Destruction, Ruler of the Desert. Oh dear. On guard, old timer. You don't know me. This is gonna suck because Okay. Oh, I hate this already. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, you can kind of skip a lot of his pattern. This one isn't anything like that dragon one where he's just like, ah, well, sucks to suck. You can kind of oh my gosh. You can kind of ditch a lot of what he's doing just by hitting him with his weakness, which is pretty huge and not super... Oh, you have to stand on top of that hill there. That's why I was getting it. And the zombie got me. Okay. Wait. No. No, no, no. Ah. Gotta drop everything to press start. There we go. There we go. Oh, what? Okay, we'll see how my score is. If it's bad, maybe I'll just load the checkpoint there. Okay. Oh, right. Yes, we found the pilot. It's amazing that the boss is right there and we save him somehow. Pretty incredible, really. So many mistakes have been made. Oh my god, I hate this mission. Oh, now I remember why I hate this mission. Oh no. I also think it's pretty funny that this guy literally lives in a desert and his weakness is fire. Like, what the hell is the deal with that? Oh, you and your white invincibility barrier thing, man. Whew. Yeah, I have no clue how well this is going to work out because, obviously I've been trying to get the cyber elves here. But yeah. First shot, second shot, quick. There we go. Ah, man. Okay. I stay on fire now, though, because I paused for long enough there. If you pause long enough, then the save points will reactivate and allow you to save again. Yep. And then he's summoning, so he's invincible for that. He goes down. Balls. 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 Summoning. And we're good. You got me there, Gala. Hello? Thank you. Okay. I like how they give you a full heal on the aircraft. That's kind of cool. But also, this is gonna suck. Please hurry. You are so slow, dude. And you don't move if you're off screen. Oh, gosh. What a nightmare this already is. Why are you down there already? Why can't I shoot this thing? I can't... Okay. That is so unfortunate. Hitting them at these angles sucks. Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh, and he goes off screen so fast. Don't hit him. Please. I'm already down to just slowly walking this guy through this whole friggin' stage. Please don't make me do anything else. Oh my god. And if these guys hit him, my score goes down by a lot. Oh, good lord. How do I... What do you mean? Hold up. We're going back. Something's wrong here. What do you mean you can't get out of the pit? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, I have to break that. Okay. Oh. Damn it! You've got to be kidding me. Not the most opportune save point there, champ. Don't. Come on. Don't. Oh, don't. Okay. 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 Don't. Come on. Don't. And then there's gonna be a bird up here. And then there's gonna be some more snakes. Another one here. Yep. Come on. Don't. And then I think there's just one more. Ah, come on, man. You really? Whew. Oh, this fucking guy. Oh, gotta blow my nose real quick. Sorry, I think I'm allergic to this asshole. Also, thank you. Thank you very much, Gala. Oh, man. This fucking sucks. Trying to do this in a reasonable time frame is so nightmarishly bad. My time bonus is absolutely fucked. Because I wasn't ready for this part. Okay. Maybe I'll take that hit if things go okay for me here. You've got to be fucking kidding me, you asshole! Okay, come back and pick you up. You are not. You are anything but okay. Having to protect him and my damned self is such a nightmare. This is why people hate escort quests. This one might require even more careful route planning, since I have to take out so many of those bear traps in this section. I don't need to stand there and work on bear traps at all, really, so it would probably be better if I just skipped that whole part, because I have to take them all out at this section, or else he'll get hit by them. Okay, here comes the lame part. Oh wait, this isn't the lame part yet. The lame part is the next section, right here. Dude, no, he's gonna spawn on him, and he doesn't move unless I move forward. And why would I move forward? Ah, stupid bird. Well, I'm glad everyone got to see how calm and composed I am when I actually have a route planned, and how much harder planning the route is to actually running it. Running it is actually a ton of fun, but the slow planning it out is frustrating because I don't know how the stage works yet, and I'm trying to figure it out on the fly. Yeah, honestly, it might actually be better to speedrun, no kill the first part of the stage, just so I can save time for this section that I know is on its way. Because this section is just an actual nightmare to try and get through without this guy taking any damage. And I have to take out all the enemies here anyways, so going through the stage earlier and making sure I got all those kills was absolutely not necessary. I hate that this, like, these two save points being this far away was perfectly fine when it wasn't an escort quest. And now that it is, this is actually so fucking lame. I have to go through so much just to get to that one snake part to try and route it again. And unfortunately, this is one of the, oh man, that sucks. Well, I guess I'm gonna go for it. See what I got here. This is unfortunately one of the sections where the other two weapons, or at the very least the shield, would come in handy a lot. Just because I could angle that downwards and throw it down to kind of boomerang swipe enemies I wouldn't be able to hit normally, such as those friggin' snakes. You have got to be kidding me. I'm just gonna finish the quest and we're gonna see what rank I get. This fucking guy. I know it's gonna be shit. Whatever. Oh my god. And I'm probably gonna reload my older save file and redo this. A 98? 4 minutes and 1 second, and that's good clear time? That's considered good clear time? Bro. Holy crap. Well, you know what? At least they're forgiving on this, because what a fucking nightmare. Let's see here. Yeah, that's honestly amazing. And that's 98 points. That is above minimum S rank. Minimum S rank is 96 points. 96 to 100, and it's an S rank. However, like I said, it goes off average, which you cannot see in at least I think in the first 2 games. You can't see the average of your scores. But still, like, 98 still 2 points above that. That will save me if I hit a mission that's like 95 or something. Maybe I can still eke that out and keep my S rank. But that mission was such a fucking hassle. I am absolutely thrilled with that result, and I'm keeping it. Enemies are conducting a large-scale attack on the resistance base, or planning to. If that happens, we need your help again. You sure will. But I'm at least glad I got the cyber elves. Most of the cyber elves from taking out the enemies, by the way, are animals. I thought that was a little interesting. Not that, I mean, there's still a few hackers that are involved. Hackers are gotten through, like, a lot of various different means. But there's very few nurses. Nurses are mostly found in the stages. I don't know, I thought that was interesting. I also love this nurse. Oh my gosh, and I am so sad that I can't use any of them. I thought this was so cool when I played through the game the first time, because it's not like, oh, I double your vitality like I double the bar. It's, I give you a second health bar, and it's green on top of the yellow, and I'm like, that is literally the coolest shit ever. I'm super into that. Okay. I do actually want to check something real quick before I hop off of here. I want to see if, let's hit the subway here. I want to see if the factory actually resets with its crystals, or if it's a one-time run only area. Because technically now I've done another mission. If it would reset ever, it should reset for me here. But I'm thinking it might actually be a one-time run area. This is not a effective crystal farm. Yeah. Yeah, there would be some crystals by now for sure. And I know there'd be some on these elevator platforms and stuff like that too. Yeah. That's kind of wild. Okay. There we go. I never came back here. I mean, I did, but like, I only came back here to get the elves. I never paid attention to the crystals because, like I said, back when I played this the first time, I was mostly just moseying around, doing whatever. I would usually get like F ranks on just about every, not F, because like I would kill enough enemies that I would get a couple of points here and there, but I I'd at least get really low points. Because my time would be awful, my damage would be awful. But usually my retries, my elves were fine, at least until I got into late game, because the one part of the results screen, that elf section, that is the amount of elves you've used in that mission, which, you know, that makes sense. But also, if you have an elf that has a persistent effect, they constantly drain that value forever. So if you use, like, the double health elf, you can never get an S rank again. Like, you can never hit the score high enough to actually do that. Which is fucking rough, by the way. That's fucking rough. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grind out quite a few crystals. But it is cool. I also really like seeing all the special names that you get. Because now I am, like, I think it starts, if you S-rank the first one, I think we saw it's Hero. And then, after that, it turns into Superhero. And now it's Savior. I think, there's a couple more for continuing with your S rank through the rest of the game, or through some more stuff. Although I know that for some of the titles I won't get them because I don't... Listen, I love this game. I'm not going to play it on hard mode. Just because there's no benefit for me playing it on hard mode. It makes it harder to get Jackson. It makes it harder to play the game. It's not like it'd be terrible. Like, I will have these stages routed out really well, but it's not going to reward me with anything. I don't get any Z cards or anything like that as far as I'm aware. But yeah. So some of them are tied to, like, hard mode and stuff like that. Long story short. Anyway, this was a great time. I love this game, and even though it makes me rage because I have to reload saves too often, because I'm not great, or at least don't have things routed out well enough yet, it's still just so much fun. I love the gameplay of all the Zero games, and once I get through this one, I can't wait to do the rest, man. And hell, Megaman Zero 3, I'm probably actually gonna replay a couple of times because you can get all those Z cards and the cool little effects you can get from those. I'm pretty hyped about it. Not to mention ZX and ZX Advent. ZX Advent was like, I can't tell you how many hours I poured into that, and playing it with the little save state things is gonna be super nice. Before I actually... Oh, that was return to title, not... I need to hit exit. Are there actually... Yeah, there's save assist for these two as well. And my god, just mad props to Capcom for even making this. Like, because they didn't need to do this. Like, what? Where is it? Oh, it's Megaman Zero 2, of course. Because they didn't need to do this. Like, they already came out with Zero Collection on the DS with all 4 of the original Mega Man Zero games. And ZX and Advent were also on the DS. So the fact that they brought this to PC and to consoles and all that stuff, it's so nice. And I can't tell you how many hours I listened to this song in my childhood. This is like I sitting on the couch playing Megaman Zero 2 on the Game Boy over and over. I was so bad at the game that I couldn't even beat any of the stages. I tried all of them so many times, but I could not beat them. So I would just reset the game and play through the opening stage, and run around the little base over and over and over again. And I remember beating the Phoenix stage the very first time I ever beat it. And I went nuts. I went ballistic. I was so thrilled that I finally beat the stage and could keep playing the game. That was like my big Dark Souls moment kind of thing. And this song just fucking rocks. In fact, this song rocks so hard, they remastered it for the Legacy Collection. I think. Wait. Here it is. Ah ha ha, man. I'm just so into it. The music's so good. The games are so great. Anyway, I've been rambling for a while now. Good night, everybody. I'll catch you next time.